A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. As this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. We're working a couple yards past the line. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with Achane. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Penix to the air to start us off. Now maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to give to Robinson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, 3rd down. On the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Really, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From midfield on 2nd down. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Zone read, they hand it to Achane. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Tua now from the gun. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. Get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10 now. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Third down, it's Penix. He has the first over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 24 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
30-yard line.
70 Lions.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Has some space inside the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Algier. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Penix working from the gun. The back's got it. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They just get the play off. Gets this one to Waller. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
I I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air with Penix. Oh man, it's Drake London. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Penix here from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on a defense.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's got to gain a 6 there. Jack Jones making that tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Penix looking to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he's in! It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point.
Younghoe Koo lining up for the point after.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Penix now on 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They send Aguilar in motion left. Here we go, second and 9. That's Hill on the slant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Up the middle they go with Madison. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now two at a throw. Here's a screen for Achane. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll come up first and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that was way too much risk for that reward.
Second down carry for Achane. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on second down. Completed to his running back. He's got it in the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Running with Achane out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Hey, 20 TX.
To throw, Tagovailoa. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second.
Second and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 6 Buffalo 18.
From the 31. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He's back to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Jackson now to return it. Juke the defender. He's out of bounds on a nice return, but time's run out. So we're headed to the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second and 10 now. Flush down now to his left. Man downfield, and he finds London. 30. The 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. Jukes one defender. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Handoff running left, A-Chain. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
third down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
No, they get him yet again! And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Running it after the penalty. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
The 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on the
Come on,
play.
hurry!
And the Dolphin first down.
A-Chain again. We'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Ruth Orororo.
He was brought down at the
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Tagovailoa on first down. Throw to the right finds Waddle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. A big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Chased down. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut big, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Small gain down to the 23. In on the tackle, the first rounder out of Georgia, Jalen Walker. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready. G, out.
2 and out from the gun. Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This a 48-yard look for him. Sanders sends it through. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Come on. Set. 7, 11.
Here's Penix to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hides his back. It's Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over.
Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock, and now a chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often a dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you often end on the winning ledger more times than not.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun and give to A.J. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Trip.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready, shot. Ready, team.
Achane, a first down carry. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Gets this one to Waller. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down, Dolphins.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Achane running to the right. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They're right here.
Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish your points.
Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Reiner on in, Algier. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Let's go.
He keeps the option on 2nd and goal. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Go ahead.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. It's going to be a safety.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. Fields this at the 19.
When you get contributions like that from your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
With Robinson, start the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Liking 18.
Staying with Robinson. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And a big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
On 2nd down, Robinson. That one good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
That one complete to Pitts. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
At the 60. At the 60.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one.